right. Gloves. Gloves. Oh. Here we go. One glove. Those gloves. Alright, alright. 302. That's what I'm talking about. Rounding it to 3. Calling it 3. Giving ourselves a 2 minute plus or minus. Mr. Lincoln's in the house. Lincoln, check the auction list if you may, if you will. Woo! Can you hear me okay? On time. We're breaking records every day. I don't know if I told you yet. I have a dentist appointment. Finally, with the oral surgeon. Thank God. And I believe it's on the 22nd, which, if I remember correctly, I think it's Tuesday next week. So if that's the case, I might either postpone until the following day or the day after, whatever lands in between Joe and them, or I'll do ahead of time, depending on how the sourcing of coin goes. So it really all hinges on that. The whole auction does every week. And this week we have a shorter auction again, but I got some nice stuff. So I think it makes up for the lack of auction block. But yeah, from week to week, always different, always different. Mr. Hoosier Hillbilly's in the house. What's up, Hoosier? BR Chef, good to see you. I am well. I'm doing good. I'm doing good today. God is good. I got no complaints, man. I'm blessed. Very blessed. Happy to be here. Always. Happy to see all of you. Colorado Coin Hunter, good to see you, my brother. Monday is the 22nd. Okay, hey, thank you. Right on. Well, then, you know what? Even if they rip them all out of my head, I'll be here Tuesday. But I've been a chicken of the dentist most of my adult life, so I'm not going to claim to say I know what I'm in for. Silver Wrench, good to see you. Welcome. That's a new name. Welcome, welcome. I'm getting something this week. Right on. Oh, that's right. I did. You know what? I have seen your username. Now that you say that way. Very cool. Very cool. Well, we got our list. I sent out an email. The notifications are going out. We just give it a few minutes to let people trickle in. Usually it's roughly like once I see about 20 folks, it's when we really get into it. And it typically takes like 5 minutes. But we'll get into the particulars and the what to do's and the what nots to do. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. Wait until I talk about it. It'll be the last thing I say before we start, and then hit the link. But putting it premature and people not knowing or having an explanation, because we got a lot of new people. God bless them, and they don't all know Al. So I just want to give a short summary of how I know Al, what all these means to me, and why I feel, why I want to put the link in during this auction. And I wish I could do more, but just timing, it's always timing. I'm still trying to get out of a hole myself, but Oldie's got it way worse, definitely. Draco's Dragon, good to see you, man. Got another 2021 AC today. Nice. Right on. Yeah, we'll talk. We're gonna talk about it here shortly, Draco. Al's been in the hospital for since he's been gone. People haven't seen him on, and he went through a real tough one this time. Diabetes related, and he's coming out of the woods, and he's doing better. So I believe it was pretty close to losing him. So it's all to the good. But he needs some financial help. So there's a GoFundMe for him. We'll be putting the link up for that. So if everything helps. Steve Woods, good to see you. If I missed anybody, it's not on purpose. I will catch you sooner or later. Yeah, he was in pretty bad shape. Isn't even a fair like putting it to words, right? And I think the folks who are even if you're a little familiar with Oldies and Goodies was his YouTube handle. His name is Al. He's not like that guy that asks for help. Kind of old fashioned, old school values, stubborn to a fault. Mobile is in the same boat. Not familiar with mobile. I might be, but hearing just mobile. I mean, there's a lot of people that need help, and you wish you could help them all, but realistically, you got to put your efforts where they're best served. I know Al as close as I know anybody on here, so it's when I was in a bad way, Al was one of the few that really like got on a personal note, like sent me things, materials, bandages. Like he helped me when I needed it the worst. So the least I can do is spread the word. And who knows? You never know. I bought a scratcher the other day. I might win one sooner or later. I could send him some of it, but I'm not counting on it. Right on, right on. Oh, mobile coins, mobile. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm familiar with mobile coins. I don't get over there very often, but I lurk every time I can. Because we're on, I think we're on at the same time. But I've known him since I've been on here, and he seems to be a good dude. Family man, good dad, hard worker. So I know what you're talking about. Colorado, but no one's certified. Yeah, clinical. I think it's clinical help you need. Yeah, that may be a bad joke. I don't mean to do it that way. So everybody knows, I think, for the most part, that I had to move recently, like real quickly. Um, it was tough, but we're settled, and thank God, somewhere safe, a new place. Had to downsize drastically, so I'm still going through the camera lighting. Like it might not be as good as it can be, but it'll be there sooner or later. So you guys just have to bear with me. And I got my gloves on. We got our list. We got our gavel. So let me switch cameras over real quick. We got 14. Awesome. We're just a few minutes away from starting up. I just got to switch over the. Here we go. All right. Yeah, we're connection is awesome. Stream health, excellent. We have excellent stream health. All right, looking good, man. Looking good. Yeah, I do have clothes on today. I even have pants on. I found my pants, so we're good. Some people are probably going, "What the hell is he talking about?" It's a late night in the coin community. There's many places to hang out, but we seem to always frequent a lot of the same places. So they're inside jokes. So if you don't know, sooner or later you'll stumble onto it. But I encourage you guys to check the description. Lincoln has put the auction list. So if you're curious what's coming up in what order, Mr. Hidden's here. Good to see you, Hidden. I missed you last night. I had walked out to get something to drink or something when you popped into Oz Arts. When I came back and I answered you, but I think you had already split, Hidden. So I wasn't ignoring you. I just missed you. He said about time. It depends. See, now that sucks because I have like emergency belts because none of my pants fit me properly. I can't wear tight pants. They have to be like a size or too big. So without a belt, like I can't. I'm shoestringing it or I'm plastic bagging it, something. So I know how bad losing a belt can be. Like it can be horrible. True, that is true. I've been in that. Wow, I've been in that predicament, man, where something comes up. You know, life never stops for nothing. So the being worried about getting packages out. I've been there more than once, where auctions sold the next day, either mostly health, um, and literally, or not having the. I can't remember all the scenarios, but I just remember being there in that exact position. It's hard. So the guy who like really does truly care, that's a telltale to his character. Even though usually you tell him don't worry about it, get to it when you can. On our end, it's nice to hear, but it doesn't make it any easier for us, you know. Um, so I'm sending good vibes out. I'm gonna keep them in my prayers for sure, and I appreciate. Thank you, Draco. Mr. Alexander Smith, good to see you, man. Yeah, Alexander's been through some tough spots himself. I think everybody has at one point or another. You can't live this life and not incur something to that effect. You know, and everybody's bad day is at different degrees. Somebody's bad day might be one of your minimal days. It doesn't take away from the bad it is for them. So we got to be non-judgmental on each other, not so rash or hurry. Try not to be in a hurry to make judgment. That's the advice I can give. Like I try to practice that now because the young me, I didn't know these things. It took a lifetime to learn. I'm still learning every day how to be a better human. You know, so it matters. That's all I can tell you. Don't. I'm not gonna get into the long explanation. It just matters. So I hope everybody's well, and just breathe. Just remember to slow down and breathe. It helps. It helps me. You know, being a fly on the wall and listening more than talking helps. Mr. Jeff Dunn, good to see you. I appreciate that, Hidden, more than you know, dude. Thank you. But it depends on who you ask. Boom, boom. All right, so we're right around that number of concurrent viewer. So we're gonna get into the what, how tos, etc. We don't advertise the free giveaway, but we do a free giveaway. So I'll encourage you to read the description because it has all those little facts and legalities really for the separation of Lemonhead Penny as a content maker to YouTube, where we are. They have nothing to do with the giveaway. The giveaway is totally independent of YouTube, which gets them off the hook for any responsibility 100%. So we assume all responsibility for giveaway, anything pertaining to, etc. All sponsored in-house by Lemonhead Penny. All right. So we do a giveaway. It'll be lot 20. So it's 100% free. All we require is that you be here. And even if you're here, you just need to participate to be involved with the giveaway. All right. Pretty easy stuff. Standard issue. Andrew Forbes, good to see you. We got Rivendell Coins and Antiquities. Good to see you. Jeff Dunn, I think I said hi. Cool. Awesome. I appreciate the likes too, you guys. I encourage you to weigh in either way before you leave, if you do. And like I always say, I'd rather have you here not buying than not have you at all. I'd rather have you here in the chat, making friends and supporting each other and finding new channels and really, you know, doing the work, clicking on each other in the search, because you got to do it the long way now, and subscribing to each other. And if they have content, then click the bell. That way you don't miss. And we're all the same community, regardless of anything. Okay, bidding, the how-to. We use a gavel. For example, fair warning, going once, going twice, sold. That's the way it goes down. My chat is right in front of me directly. I have excellent connection at all times, and pretty much it's been a 99% thing. My chat takes precedent over everything. Reason I bring that up is because everybody views us differently. Whether your phone, or if you're on a desktop like me, or if you're on your PlayStation network, there's like multiple ways that everybody is here at the same time. Everybody sees it differently. The phone does not show it the way it is when you're on a desktop. There are some features that are not possible because it's just not possible, but you don't have to worry because it's all legit on the up and fair, because it's dictated by my chat and my connection, the broadcaster, the original broadcaster. So, Scott Hall, welcome. Mr. Nilbar, hello. I knew there was one in there that I thought I was. And King and Queens, good to see you. Old names and new names, awesome. That you can ask for more. All right, so bidding is, the increments are $1 starting, all the way up to 100. Anything that eclipses 100, the increment goes to 5. All right. During the course of the auction, if you're in and you decide that you're out, if you could just type in the word OUT, literally out, it helps expedite, make it quicker. We'll have a short one this week. But that's pretty much the etiquette, and it's very much appreciated. I ask that everybody just be respectful of each other, but I want you to have a good time. Increment shipping. Shipping is, we use the United States Post Office. Everything starts at $4 because it comes with a shipping tracking number. And it's all dictated by weight. We do not use or mark up shipping. What I pay is what you pay, basically. And so thus no shipping and handling. I do it all out of the kindness of my heart. True, I mean, it's true. And we try to keep it within 24 hours, which is pretty manageable, but it's plus or minus a day. You know, sometimes there's a few people that are maybe new and I'm waiting on them, but we've all been there, so don't judge too harshly, be too quick. Hi Ho Silver, good to see you. Miss Canadian Scrapper, good to see you, mama. Another hard worker. I love your videos. I've been watching, trying to catch up on everybody, and if you guys, you gotta watch Miss Canadian Scrapper. She's killing it, but she's working her butt off. And we appreciate hard work around here, very much so. We're partial to it. All right, so that's shipping, that's how we do it. The giveaway, I'm trying to think if I missed anything. We do a lot of freehand showing of the coin because of the range of stuff. It dictates that. I apologize ahead of time. It gets a little squirrely sometimes, but we try to show it the best we can. I do a lot of homework, a lot of research constantly all week, so all numbers are today. I'm always on top of current market. This is what we do. We're a small time legit coin dealer, but thus a coin dealer. The email on the PayPal is tdacmartin1@gmail. That is my personal email also, and I encourage everybody to use it at will for any needs or wants or wish lists, supply, etc. Try me. You know, I might be able to accommodate you. I think we're very reasonable, price-wise, etc. Josh P., good to see you. Nice. Right on. Okay, so really quickly, I want to just take a second to talk about a friend of ours in the community who's coin and metal detector. Who, if you don't know him, he'll be back sooner or later to meet and become friend. But a lot of you do know, and oldies but goodies has been missing for a while. He's been in the hospital, pretty bad sick. I'd go as far to say deathly sick. And I've known Al for about 3 years from here. And I've been through a rodeo of my own a few times in that time. And Al, for no reason, you know, came to my aid more than once. And so there's a GoFundMe to help him financially. And I'm just putting it out there. So, give if you can. If you can't, don't feel guilty. It's life. And it's just a friend of mine that I wish I could do more, except that, I'm just getting out of a hole myself. So it's like, at the end of the day, you gotta be responsible. But if you could, or if you're able, the Lincoln Central Coins has put the link up in there for Albert. Al, that's his real name. But we know him as Oldies but Goodies. And sending out prayers and blessings for Oldies. You know the answer to that, Alex. I already let you. But you asking in live chat is some of the stuff that we talked about. Those are the things that are gonna make it that you can't. It's already kind of like you're pushing me to an ethics thing. You don't, if I'm in your shoes, I wouldn't do that. Anyhow, but yeah, feel free. Okay, lastly, before we start, are there any questions pertaining to auction or how to, and remember, there's no such thing as a dumb question, you guys. Hidden. It's pretty standard issue stuff, you know. Um, I try to keep things simple. Simple design. I am a true believer in simple design is the best design. No filler, no buffer. You get what you see. We don't dress it up. This isn't a dog and pony show by any means. So you gotta take the good with the bad. I apologize. Like Lincoln might complain that he gets, like a shiny spot or something. Like it's all to the good. I want you all to have, at the end of the day, a good time. This is a hobby. Hobby is to leave all the worldly stuff at the door and to enjoy. That's why we pick these things to be our hobbies. And I think this by far is one of the best hobbies you can pick for all the things that come with it. I've had a lot of hobbies through my travels. And I'm nobody to listen to, but if you happen to, I can tell you from my experience that this is, God, I can't believe that this has been here the whole time and I hadn't stumbled onto it because I treasure it so deeply. It's been a blessing in my life, and all the people and just the whole thing, man, just all to the good. Even with its bad, it's way surpassed by its good. I think that's rare nowadays. All right. No problem. We know that, Alex, and we love you. So, no big deal. It'd be weird if you hadn't said something weird. Not that it was weird, but I mean, don't even trip, honey dip. Let's get it on, Marty. That's right. All right, so I don't see any questions, so I think we're pretty much good. Auction etiquette, that's all. Just be respectful of each other. That's all I ask. The rest of the time, have at it. All right, I'm just gonna adjust my window real quick, and then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right now. Okay, I like that right there. Oh, Okay. All right. You ready, Lincoln? You ready yet? Do it. All right. So lot number one. That's where we're starting. I got my trusty pen, some notes from the week's work. The description isn't. Sometimes it's not quite enough room for all the stuff that you want to let somebody know. So I back it up with notes. All right. So 62 Denver original bank wrap. Nice year. 62 Denver. Okay. This one is in the shrink. This is old school, like plastic. This is like a little bit of the higher end, fancier for the 60s. So you see these, and sometimes they're pain in the butt. But people typically like them better than paper. And I can tell you that it's got yellow tape, some older tape. So somebody taped them at one point, but it's pretty old. And the endos and rims are bright red. Come on, camera. I still haven't found all the sweet spots for the there we go. Might be too bright with that light right there. And I'll just remind everyone, everything looks better in hand when you receive it. The cameras do not do justice to anything. $3 is the opener, by the way. Smooth red rims. It's a really good looking coin. I had put a label on the end on this one, the way I store them so I could see. But bright red reverse. So that's good. $3, 62 Denver to open. Oh, thank you, Lincoln. That's one thing I didn't address. If you haven't bid before, I have one prerequisite, and that is that you email the PayPal email. So I have your email. That way I can invoice, and I have a way to contact. That's the only thing that we ask for. That's what she said. That's the old adage, right? It's not going back standing up in one of my storage boxes, so we're gonna throw that away. It's lost it's sticky. It's a pretty nice strike, especially for 60s. 60s, especially the early 60s, they made so many, and the dies. They tried to get the life out of them, so they ran them till they fell apart basically. But they typically were mushy. They're known for mushy strikes, like the hubs that they used to make the working dies. They weren't really they didn't put them under a microscope. They weren't super concerned with quality of strike. I think it was just more so getting them out. Huh. It's too heavy for that side, but not the other side? That's weird. That's weird. But yeah, I would say a little better strike on these. Anyone at 3? Where's Jonathan Reeds? I don't know. You know what? I saw him a few nights ago in a stream, but I don't think I've seen Jonathan here in a while. But I know who Jonathan Reese is. And that's one of the things. You make so many new friends and people so often. that it's when you don't see somebody for a while, odds are they've been hanging out somewhere that's new. You know, so it's not a bad thing at all. Mr. Inkman, good to see you. We have 3 from Miss Canadian Scrapper looking for 4. Alexander Smith for 4, looking for 5. If I wasn't poor, I'd be rich, right? I hear you, Inkman. Hello, good to see you, my friend. All right. 4 looking for 5. We've been sitting on the opener for a minute now, so we're gonna call fair warning. Get them in. Also, don't forget, folks, to refresh your watch page often if you're planning on participating. When you do, by default, the chat will go to top. You want to go and reselect live. You want to stay on live chat the whole time if you're in the bidding or if you plan on it. And to refresh your watch page. That'll make it whatever's possible with your connection to real time to me. That's the best you can do. Official Gold Digger, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Roll Runner, beep beep, Coins is here. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so fair warning. Going once. Going twice. And sold. I believe Alexander. Congratulations, Alexander Smith for 4. Scott Hall, good to see you. And that was a lot 1, you guys. We're on lot 2. Moving to lot 2. Lot 2 is a 1908 San Francisco, so a S mint, and this is a Barber half. Pretty problem free. Nice solid rim, denticles, just the right amount for all the pickup points. And the reverse, I'd go as far to say grades better than the obverse, which isn't typical, but still nice. You got all of E pluribus unum and detail on the wings. There's even, and the camera's not showing it, some horizontal vertical line, a lot of detail in the shield still. Strong mint mark, denticles, rim. I mean, it's a nice specimen. And list on this is 31. We're starting her at 22. We're looking for an opener at 22 on the 19OS Barber. Gums O'Hara, good to see you. Dizzy Giraffe Coins, welcome. I should put something underneath this so it sits just at a little bit of an angle up. That seems to help with the light. So let's go with this. Perfect. There we go. Right on. All right. Just a little bit bigger there. All right. Anybody? 22? You have a few seconds. Mama Mill. Hello, welcome, welcome. You have a current auction list? Yes, ma'am. The link leads to last week's. The link in the description, does it? Thank you. I appreciate that. So I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it does. I do when I cut and paste. I don't always get the when I paste that it keeps the right one. The one that Lincoln just put, the auction list in the chat, I believe that one is correct. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy it real quick. And let's see, I don't know if live, if I'm able to edit while I'm live. I think I can. Let me try. Yeah, I believe I can. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can't fix that. Oh, no. Dang it. That's too much. See this? No, it did it twice. Oh man. One. You know what? I can, but I have to come back real quick and recopy. All right. Copy link address. Go to edit and paste. Oh, and it's pasting the old one and the new one. See, I don't know why it would do that. Darn it. I'd rather it not be there at all than it be incorrect. So we'll have to post it over and over periodically through the course of the auction. I apologize, you guys. Again, I'm not the most tech savvy. Well, we do coin. That's what we do better than most things. All right. Anybody? Okay, so here's the first time, so it's a good time, no better time than now to explain things with no bid. We put to the side and we revisit at auction end. So at the end of auctions, every auction, whatever the size pile, we revisit them quickly because of course we already spent time on it. So if you were the type that wanted to do your homework or you weren't sure, don't fret. It'll be at the end. Also, you could always ask to bring it up at any time, and we'll bring it up and we'll add it to the block after whatever's on the block is over, of course. Smoke break. Handle. Smoke one for me. I might be on the way quitting, man, because I can't smoke where I live now. Not inside anyways, which is the first time in 30 something years. Okay. All right, we're moving on to lot number 3, you guys. That was lot 2. We showed it. We're on lot 3. These are pretty dynamite. All right, so this is 2 rolls total. These are graded rolls. Just like sending a coin in or a specimen in to be graded, these are rolls that were graded by Annex. All right. These 2 rolls are the 2009. These are P&D. So you got the Philadelphia and Denver Mint. These are penny cent rolls. Mint State 65 and better is what the grade is on them. And these particular ones are Presidency. These things are beautiful. I mean, gorgeous. So this is what a graded roll looks like. I mean, even just the holder, pretty fancy, mancy. But I like it because there's not a part of these coins that you don't get to see in roll form, you know. Smooth, bright red. The endos are all the grade and more. So properly graded if the specimens are like that, which I would assume they are. So here's the Philly, and then the Denver. These rolls originally in 2000 and I believe 2009, 2010 January, the very beginning. These were bought, and what they went for was $30 for a set of P&D. This person bought 3 sets. I even have the original invoice because this came from a collection, of course. This was a dealer bought collection with multiple types of things in it. and that was in 2010. There's your order date. So starting price, I'm starting it at what they were asking for it, 11 years ago. So 15 a roll, which is, there's auction history and current auction history. But do you get the tube? Heck yeah, you get the tube. The seals aren't broke on these, so if the seals were broke, they would lose some of their premium. They would lose quite a bit, but ultimately you buy the coin. But the bid is for both. The link and Lincoln posted works. Okay, all right, awesome, Mama Mill. Thank you. Yes, what's up? Right. Excuse me. Right on. Miss Youper girl. Amy. Stack deck. That's a new one. Welcome. Shipping starts at $4 minimum. That is with tracking number, and it's first class, and then it's all dictated by weight. We do not mark up and add shipping and handling. So up to a pound, then we use all United States Post Office flat rates, small, medium, whatever is according. And before you bid, if you are new and you have not bid before, I have one prerequisite, and that's that you email me to the PayPal email, which is my personal email, so I can invoice and I have your email, a way to get a hold of you. And literally, you just send an email and say, so I can bid in the note, just something to that effect. And that's it. That's all we ask. But make sure you do that. So we'll take Alex, his stack deck is new, and we need him to do that prior, which won't take but a minute. You can redo your bid at 30 instead of 32, Mr. Alexander Smith. Awesome, stack deck, you got it. Appreciate that. So go ahead and type in a 30 into the chat, Alex. That way there's a record of it. Okay, Ink Man, I appreciate that. We still ask everybody to do the email, but just hearing that, it always, of course, it makes a person at ease. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, there you go, Alex. So we have Alex at 30, looking for 31, everybody. And again, that's on. These are two 2009 Philadelphia and Denver. So you got P and D set, presidency, because there was 4 different reverses that 2009, the last year before the design change. So that's the reverse. Beautiful, man. These things are freaking gorgeous. So these are graded rolls. No different than sending off a coin to be graded. They graded the whole roll. And that's the way they come back to you. Pretty nice. I mean, really. I even like the label. Pretty good looking. They put a lot of effort into 2009. 2009 was a big deal for Penny and for the Lincoln series. Hidden. So they graded the coin or the tube. The coins were graded. The tube is how they keep them. And yes, you get the tube. Mr. Nick Molnar, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. right, well, you're high at 30. And Stacks has had more than enough time to send an email. Literally. Sharp Eye for Coins, good to see you, my friend. Alright, so we're going to call fair warning on this one. We have 30, we're looking for 31. Again, 2 Annex graded rolls. These are graded by Annex. The whole rolls. Mint state 65 to better is how it's labeled. You got the Philadelphia and Denver. Sherry Ward, good to see you, mama. Hello, hello. And Miss Canadian Scrapper bids 31, looking for 32. We got 31, looking for 32. What says you, Alex? Alex is thinking. You got a pooper, get off the pot. Boom. Going once. He pulls the trigger, says 32. Looking for 33. We got high bid Alexander Smith at 32, looking for 33. Miss Canadian Scrapper says 33, looking for 34. Looking for 34. We got 33, looking for 30. We got 33. Tony Dorsett. 33. Lou Alcindor. Right? 33. Reggie Jackson. We got it. We're looking for 34. We're looking for Bo Jackson right now. For all you sports guys and gals. Those are the only ones I really know by heart. Those are from my old shooting craps days. The hard ways. 33. All right, fair warning. We do have 34. Looking for 35. Looking for 35. Yeah, Bo was awesome too, wasn't he, Ink Man? I mean, wow. I'm like the error of sports, man. 35. We got 35, looking for 36. Miss Canadian Scrapper's high with 35. We're looking for 36. Miracle to be alive for all of that. Bo Jackson and Michael Jordan at the same era, and Mike Tyson. Oh my goodness! If being a sports fan, we're lucky to have to live during those times. Alexander Smith says 36. Stack Deck is out. Appreciate that. Thank you, Stack Deck. So we have 36 looking for 37. We'll take your word for it. We do the we're old school handshake deal here. So I believe if you tell me that you did, I trust you, and you've already been vouched for by someone that we've known a long time. So you're good. Feel free to bid. Miss Canadian Scrapper says 37. We have 37 high, looking for 38. Yeah, Bo Jackson was special. I've read his biography. Like, he was my idol when I was playing sports in high school. And yeah, something special, man. Phenomenal. And Alexander Smith, thank you, sir. Alexander's out. Appreciate you, Alex. Boom! Thank you, Nick. Good looking out, man. It all goes to the cause. That never gets old. It doesn't happen a lot here, but we appreciate everything, man. That's awesome. Thank you, sir. All right, Miss Canadian Scrapper's at 37, looking for 38. We're going to call fair warning. Fair warning. Everybody be fair warned. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Miss Canadian Scrapper for 37. Congrats. That was a lot 3. Moving on to lot 4. CP&D formative years. The P&D. I think that's right here. Okay, so this is 2009. And this is 2 individual slab cents, okay? Because you have P and you have D. So you have Philadelphia and you have the Denver Mint. So you have the pair. This is what they made that year. And this is the formative years, which is the log, which is pretty popular. And these are brilliant unk. They've been checked, but if you're into the reference numbers and to check, you need the whole number for the NGC website. These are NGC 3295 888-392. And a totally separate number for the Denver 329-5891-444. So you have to type in all number. Bradley Height, my man, what's happening, Bradley? Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, sir. Oh, wow, Steve Woods. That is awesome. Frank P., good to see you. John Francis, my man. Again, if I miss anybody, not purposely, I will catch you sooner or later. And Bradley, dude, week to week to week, man. Never not supporting. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you to death. You guys don't forget to check each other out, you know. Bradley Height, Silverport, Nick Moeller, content maker, and awesome Canadian coin knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that puts out content, we're all the same community. So you guys gotta check each other out and support each other. I can't say enough. I mean, that's awesome. All to the cause. Thank you, my man. So the bid here is for both. You get both, Denver and Philadelphia. These are NGC. We're looking for $15. It's 7.5 each. That's a hologram. Look at that stuff. Ooh. That guy needs a shave. Not linking me. Beautiful, beautiful specimens. Denver and Phillies. These current auction histories on these are in the $10 range. So the 2 of them, $5 difference is 25%. Very respectable starting point, if I don't say myself. Mama Mill says 15, looking for 16. I love copper. I like these labels too. They go with the same, just like those graded tubes. 2009 and 10. You'll see different renditions like with this brown with Lincoln's relief on it. I like the label. Lots of different labels. We got 17 from Alexander Smith, looking for 18. Alexander Smith is high with 17, looking for 18. Mama Mill says 18, looking for 19. Looking for 19. 18 high, looking for 19. Alexander Smith says 19. Is that too much light? No. Looking for 20. Mama Mill says 20. Looking for 21. Formative years. Kayla fan number one, good to see you, mama. You talked to Oz and everything got worked out. Alexander's out. I appreciate that. Thank you, Alexander Smith. We got Mama Mill at 20. Fair warning, everyone. Last chance to bid. Be fair warned. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Congratulations, Mama Mill, for 20. That was lot 4. Frank P says, what didn't sell yet? Lot number 2. So we didn't get an opener. If you would like to see it come up right now is the perfect time because we just ended this one. So all you'd have to put in the chat is 22, the opener, or whatever you would like to open at. She said, thank you, now I need the rest. Right? That's the fun part about coin, is getting all of a series or et cetera, et cetera. And just real quick note, we all make mistakes, man. I made a big one where I sent the wrong person somebody's auction win. You know, sometimes it gets hectic, and it happens, but rarely. And just I want to speak to the honesty of the person who received them, because they could have that easily not said anything and kept them. And it was a very, very nice high-end premium roll of Canadian nickels that are proof-like. And Oz Art, I sent them to my friend Oz Art, and he contacted me and asked me, were they a gift? Like, he just honest, and they were Kayla fan number one's nickels. So at the end of this, honest, God bless him, she gets to get her nickels. He's sending them straight to her because he happens to know her too. So it all ended out good in the end. Knock on wood, you know. That's like, you can't ask for better. So like, shout out to Oz Art. Yeah, Sharp Eye, right? That's my dude. That's one of my very good friends on here. So it's like, which I have many of. But yeah, and congrats, Mama Mill. All right, so Frank P, I don't see an opener, so we got the whole time to revisit or not. But yeah, Barbara Half, listing for 31, asking 22. Pretty crazy opener. We're moving on to lot 5. Lot 5 is a tube roll of Indian cents. So this is a full 50 coin tube roll, ranging from 1900, which is the 1800s get a way bigger premium, and 19 to 1908. So this will be mixed, and all of them are guaranteed good and better, which means the grades on them, they're all minimum going to be a good 4, possibility, and of course mixed in with, you're going to have good 8s, very goods to fine. I would not think better than fine. That is a standard dealer thing. Processing coin, going through it quickly. Guys, they're not looking and scrutinizing each one. They don't. Not everybody does their variety. Most dealers don't. So that's how it's done. It's just by date, by mint marked. They're just following gray sheet. There's very minimal things that are in the gray sheet as far as their variety. It's always going to be like the red book type stuff, which is a grain of sand to the size of error and variety. But nice roll. All right, opening is, I'm looking for 50. And Miss Rhonda, how are you? Good to see you. Help me, Rhonda, help. Beach Boys, right? I'm pretty sure it's Beach Boys. So am I saying there's no 08S's? I'm saying that is a strong, most likely probability. People who know the Indian cents, the 08S is it's a way more expensive specimen. So it's not likely. It would have to be somebody didn't do a good job to find like that in there. Or like I do have the 1800s roll to complement this one, and I doubt there'll be a 77. But there's lots of air and variety in these years that you there. This is where like I'll get these occasionally for myself, and I find stuff all the time. Lots of overdates, lots of things that you can still see pickup points at those grades, if that makes any sense. You got one out of eBay roll? Nice. That's a nice catch. We got the opener. We got 50 looking for 51. Again, this is on a tubed roll of Indian cents, 1900 through 1908. You got to remember, it's all scale, Frank P, and everybody in general. You got dealers who they'll buy Indian cents by the thousands. Okay, so, and only with one thing to do. They buy them just to tube them or paper roll them and then break them down into those increments of 50, because the profit margin gets better the smaller you go, right? If they were going to put the time into going individual specimen, there's a monetary, it costs money to do the work to get down to that, to this form, right? So is it cost efficient? Everybody's cost efficient ratio is different. Me, I have nothing but time. I'm the small guy. I can do a lot of the individual all the way down to that because the time permits. Some of the bigger guys, they can't, because when you get to certain junctures, it demands employee, bigger place, etc. You know, like the pains of being big come with being big. I kind of like where I'm at, you know? So you got to remember that it's the legit guys doing the same thing. When you see them like this, there was money put into that, behind that. There was effort taken. It took a big effort to source 50 Indian cents, because if you're doing it on the small end, it's hard. Like if you as a consumer go out and try to track down legit, not search through that with a microscope and a fine-tooth comb, then there you go. That's a good place. You got an honest. Sounds like you got an honest dealer. That I could probably plus or minus guess like the size of him. You know, like he's probably brick and mortar, because those are the guys that do those types of things. I mean, when you start to like get privy to things, that's what you'll come across. You know, it all makes sense kind of in the end. Then it starts to get easy to predict stuff, which makes you a better numismatist. You know, you might not get the shaft as much. You might not invest into like the ones that are there's telltales that will make one a little more obvious that they're not legit. You know, unfortunately, they're part of it. It's part of it. 12S one time, nice. I love hearing those stories because those are good stories for coin collecting. Okay, Mr. Hawkeye's here. Good to see you, Hawkeye. I hope you're doing good. I am today. I'm doing very well. Feel good today. And we're auctioning, and everybody's having a good time, I think. So God is good today. He's always good. I'm good today, I should have said. All right, so we have 50. Anyone for 51? And just if you're new, be warned. I tend to give the long explanation. I like to be thorough. I like teaching folks what I know when asked. That's what you stand to get from me. So if you're into the fast reward, you need to reward quick, this might not be the auction for you. But I will always try to help when I can. But I'll also tell you I don't know when I don't know. So, FYI. Holiday, I've stayed at the Holiday Inn for weeks at times. Used to stay at that sucker a lot, working out of town, doing construction. All right, be fair warned. Last chance to bid. Again, this is a tube roll of Indian cents, 1900 to 1908, and minimum goods to better. That's how they're called. Going once, going twice, and sold. Alexander for opener for 50, I believe. Nice pickup, Alex. Yeah, Alex for 50. Congrats, Alexander. Lot number 6. That was lot 5, you guys. Lot 5 down. Get gone. Lot number 6 is another. This is bank wrap. This is 68S. So 1968 San Francisco. This is in a Security First National Bank paper. Bright red endos. Beautiful, beautiful coin. I had quite a bit of these. This is part of that maybe a few months back where I got a big, most of my rolls came from like collection purchases. I haven't sourced 1 year at a time. It's not like that typically. I get a phone call, I run to my guy when he buys big collections, because he buys big collections. God bless him. And I've been getting offered first grabs at the penny. What's in there that's copper, and which took a while to get. So if you've had one of these already, you might already, I don't know. I haven't had any feedback, but I've had good feedback only, I should say, not bad feedback. And $3 is the opener. 68S rolls average minimum in the $10 range all day long on eBay and here on YouTube. They perform very well. So their value, it's a living, breathing thing, just like the coin stock market, the coin market. We have an opener 3, Mr. Hidden. We have Kayla fan number 1 at 5. Mama Mill says I have to go. Well, appreciate you, Mama Mill. Be well. I will send you an invoice. But be well, and thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. I see Alex and Jeff Dunn. You might want to refresh. I do see both you guys' bids, and they're both underneath the 5. Okay, Alexander is back with the 6 bid, so now we're 6 high, looking for 7. Kayla, fan number 1, says make it 8. We have a high bid of 8, looking for 9. Jeff Dunn's out. Appreciate you, Jeff. Thank you. I see your bid, Hidden. And Hidden's also out. Thank you, Hidden. Appreciate that. And Alexander. Kayla knocked him. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Knocked him out. Good job, girl. Oh, your Hawkeye jumps in. Hawkeye says make it 9. We got a bid of 9. Looking for 10. I appreciate that, Mama Mill. Thank you very much. That's what I'm always shooting for. So to hear the feedback like that is awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Kayla says 10. We got double digits, 10. Looking for 11. 1968 San Francisco mint. Oh, original bank wrap. Paper to roll. Frank P says 11. Uno. That's not how you say 11 in Spanish. That's my Spanish. Kayla goes a dozen. We got 12. Looking for 13. Lucky 13. I never get notifications you're on. That's why I ain't been here. The only thing I know, Hawkeye, to do if you have my bell clicked for all is to unsubscribe and resubscribe. That's all I know that works. And for whatever reason, because you've been frequenting me since I've been on here. So that's all I know to do, Hawkeye. You might want to try that, to just straight unsubscribe and resubscribe, and then click the bell for all notifications. And that's for anybody. If one time you didn't get a notification that I was on, but you have it clicked, that's what you need to do. And Frank P's out. Thank you. Clinton S is in the house. What's up, my brother? So we do have a high of 12. And prayers and blessings for you, Rhonda. All right, we're going to call fair warning. We got a high of 12. Looking for 13. Going once. Going twice. And sold. And I believe that's Kayla, right? Yeah. Kayla fan number 1, congrats. Roll a 68S, Clinton. Original bank wrap. That was lot 6. We're going to be moving to 7. Kayla fan number 1. 6 down. Be gone, 6. Lot 7. This is another good one as far as value wise. This is 2 separate graded coins, okay? So 2009s. These are NGC. I didn't have the room in the description. So they're BU, brilliant uncirculated, right? And their first day issue. That's what I wasn't able to put in the notes. It would have took up too much room. But you have the Philadelphia, and then we have the Denver. So you have 2 separate slabbed presidential dollar, BU dollars, brilliant uncirculated, which is mint state 65. You can see the numbers there pretty well. It's focusing pretty well. First day of issue, the opener is 15. And again, market on these are in the 10 plus $1 or $2, like the 12, 13 range in current market in auction histories. So 15 being like 25 to 35% minus. You know what I mean? I'm pretty proud of my starting points. When I can bring you guys deals, I do when I can and still make a few bucks. Cyclops, good to see you, man. I hope you're well, brother. Always good to see Cyclops. One of those cooter guys snuck in here. You got to keep it. Who's manning the door? We have 15 from Kayla, 17 from Alexander, looking for 18, you guys. Everybody's going cooter, but most of you probably know. I see your bid hidden. We got 18 already from Kayla. You might want to refresh. Don't forget to select live chat. And I appreciate your bid. We do have 18 already. We're looking for 19. If I said that, I apologize. But the cooters are silver pours. So you guys gotta, if you're into the custom poured silver, there's lots of guys out there doing it. I used to do it, so I know how much fun it is. Bradley Heights silver pourer. You guys got to check it. You got to, man, it's a big community, man. Lots of stuff out there. Lots of good stuff. And good people, behind them. Behind all these efforts. Bradley Heights. Boom! All right, so Hidden's like, that's too much. I'm out. Alexander's out. Thank you, Alexander. So as it stands, Kayla with 18, looking for 19. We're going to call fair warning, everyone. Again, this is on first day issue, 2009, Philadelphia and Denver. Both slab. Brilliant uncirculated. The reverses. One of my favorite. I'm a big fan of presidential dollars. And the Statue of Liberty reverse. I really like the reverse on the dollars. That is as iconic as it gets, man. You don't hear, I think they don't get the praise that they deserve. I really don't. But anyhow, that's my personal opinion. You're a whiskey pourer? I wish you were here. All right, here we go, you guys. Last chance, going once. Going twice. And sold. Boom, sold. I believe Kayla fan number 1, congrats for 18. Good pickup. That's a good pickup, Mama. All right, that was lot 7. We're on to 8. You're very welcome, and thank you very much. Lot number 8. Like earlier, we had the 2009 rolls. I have 2 more graded that are 2010. And what's special about 2010? Where are you at? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. I might have missed. You know what? I might have made a mistake. I'm always good for 1. Yeah, I don't. It's not P and D. I only have the 1. I'm sorry. But I do have the Philadelphia. Alright? So what we're going to do is, it's a typo. And I'm going to scratch the 1 and put, or 2 and put a 1. And we're going to scratch the and D. And then of course the opener, we're going to go to 12.5. So we'll just call it 12 as the opener instead of 25. And graded. So the 2010 is because this was the first year of the design change for the reverse of the coin. Union Shield this is first year that they put the shield on the reverse. Which, by the way, top pop isn't super high. The grade. There's still a lot of people that the premium is driven by. Everyone's still trying to get that half grade or that grade because you're looking at it's at that juncture of it'll probably if it keeps with the history of the years prior, which aren't far away, it's like $1,000 difference if you can catch that and submit and get the half grade or grade to, like, I want to say 67 plus or 8. And there's, if you go look and check it, that's the monetary. That's the jump for the years that are just a little after and a little before. We got 12, looking for 13. But this is a nice roll of Mint State 65, red or better. That's the way these were graded by Annex. And this is a graded roll. Seal's not broke. Just like the one we showed prior for the 2009s. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right, we got Star Deck with 12. We got Alexander Smith with 14. Daryl USA, my buddy. Good to see you, Daryl. $14, looking for 15. Yeah, you know what's, I like the tubes too, Kayla. If it's something that was sent off to be graded, which it was, then you wonder, this is the first time I've came across these, to be honest. They were part of a big purchase, so I would have wondered if you had said that they were out there, graded rolls, I wouldn't know what to look for. I think this is dynamite. I don't think you could show a roll better, a better format. It gives you the view, and like really clearly, it's got like an extra window there that shows it clearer. And I mean, like, dynamite. Very cool. I like it also. Thank you, Stack Deck. Stack Deck is out. So we have 16 high. We're looking for 17. We can call fair warning. Did they pay for first class? I don't know. But if you get them here, you're going to have to pay for first class. All right, fair warning, everybody. But they do come with the tube, if that is a question. Going once. Going twice. And, excuse me. Sold. Congratulations, Alexander Smith, for 16. We'll scratch that so don't misconstrued. No chance to mess that up. Okay, Alex, just to note, I'm just going to say it so you heard it once. Maybe keep your eyes open because I was told by my source that he had more for me. I believe some of it's from this he had more than he knew I could take. So this week I might come across a box that has the Denver in it. So you'll know because I'll bring it up, but I might not remember who got the P in order, but if I do, I'll try to contact you and offer it to you outside of the auction. You know what I mean? I would do that for anybody because it's nice to be able to put the sets together. But if I forget, it'll be an auction. But help me remember maybe. Patrick Johnson, just a little late, but I see the 17 and I appreciate the bid, brother. Try refreshing and reselecting live chat. And welcome. Good to see you. No problem, Kayla. It was good. It was good to see you. I'm glad everything worked out. I'll email you and we'll talk. But be safe and be well. All right, everyone. That was lot 8. So we're moving on to lot number 9. Right? Yeah. Let me put this away. Or out of the way, I should say. And who just snuck in here? Doughboy. What's happening, my friend? Good to see you, Mr. Doughboy. ACS Coin Shop. Hello, how are you, AC? Good to see you. God is good, dude. Today is good. I woke up today. I can't ask for more. I'm blessed. But I'm feeling well today, so it's even better than normal. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for asking. Right on, Kayla. Will do. Okay, number 9 is a lot of 10. All right? So there's actually 10 proof sets covering the years 84, 85, 86, 87, etc., all the way to 93. So you get, with the winning bid, the winner is going to receive all 10 proof sets. Here's the first 5, and starting 84. Let's probably back up a little bit. Yeah. So 84, 85. These are part of the prior week. We had quite a bit of proof sets and I put them together in runs instead of doing one at a time, which time really doesn't permit, you know. And able to give them to you at market or lower. And then the second half, and these are pretty gorgeous. They were all kept well. All the sets that were won last week, these are from the same collection. The second half going all the way to 93. $50 is what we're looking for as an opener. And again, 10 proof United States Mint proof set, all original, and just good condition. They were kept very well. And we'll crack open one and take a gander real quick. Oh yeah. Nice deep cameo. That's what the best you can hope for out of a proof set is for the coin to be in that finish, that two-tone, just black, beautiful field and frosty device. Device being the lettering, the bust, the date, In God We Trust, the mint mark, the S mint mark. That's the best you can get on your hope for. Second best would be like no mint mark on one of those coins. I didn't go through these. I want to say there are years encompassed in this that you can find valuable error, variety, etc. I did not scrutinize these. I have not had the time. That's my God honest all my children. So just so you know, because we do errand variety, and if I searched them, I'd tell you. I didn't. So there's stuff to be found if it's in there. Mr. Alden Davis is in the house. Good to see you, Alden. All right, so again, we got 10, 84 through 93. Looking for 50. Thanks for coming, Rhonda. Sending healing vibes, mama, and prayers, girl. Be well. This too shall pass, you know. Just stay positive. Try to. And thank you for coming in. Couldn't say, Alex, because yours on the way. All right, so I don't see an opener, so we're gonna ad lib right now. And the ad lib, because we can do whatever we want. Please explain what you get in a lot. This lot, you get 10 separate United States proof sets. A proof set is, like I just showed, your nickel, your penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half dollar proofs for that year. And the years encompassing 1984 all the way up to 1993. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to split them in half, and we'll try to do a lot of 5 and a lot of 5. And then if that no openers, then they'll be visited at the back end. So we'll start with the earlier, and that's going to be 84 through 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. So 84 through 1988 and 25. We'll ask for 25. So opening bid for 25 on a lot of 5. Anyone interested in that? Okay, we're gonna take this down. We'll revisit it at the end, and we'll try the second half because the more premium years are in the second half. And this is going to be a lot of 5, looking for an opener 25, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. And we're looking for an opener 25. And that's on 5 US proof. A run of 5. So you get all 5 year, 89 to 93. Anyone in for an opener of 25? Miss Natural Tendencies, good to see you, mama. No one? Okay, we're going to take them down. We're going to move on. That was lot number 9. All right? Lot number 9. And we'll revisit that stuff after auction's in. So we showed 9. Now we're moving on to number 10, which is kind of cool. I personally like stuff like this, so not coin, but coin dealer related, because all coin dealers buy and are in the market when it comes to anything sterling, jewelry, especially silverware, etc. And this is one of the common things but you don't always see the same stuff. So 85 is what I'm looking as an opener. These are pure silver, and they're sterling. They're all marked underneath on the bottoms, and this is the original. You can see the little satin that they're like molded like a handkerchief or whatever, I don't know what you call it, that they're sitting in. And we'll show you the bottom. You can see the sterling hallmark. These are salt and pepper. It's probably a wedding set. Doesn't look like they've ever been used. So we're looking for 85. All right, and I know silver went up twice since I got these. Hello, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. And I didn't check today yet. I'm going to check really quick. Oh yeah, pretty good. It's down 8 cents. That's not a big deal. It's still above 27. All right. 27, almost 27.20. All right, I'm back. Cannot find the auction sheet of items. There you go. Anybody need that, just ask. I made a mistake. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but my cutting and pasting, I wasn't able to get the correct one into the description. I apologize. But the mod's Lincoln's on it. That's a good one right there. So there's three sets in there. And these are pure sterling silver. That's 925. You got over 2 ounces of silver with the weight. Individual weight. Oh, I gotta weigh them. I can't remember offhand, because it was too much for the description. Mr. Joe Durbin. Let's weigh one real quick, just so you guys. I had put them all on one big scale. That's how I know they're over 2. But individually, let's see here. I got this set for grams. You're looking at almost 10 grams per. So 60 grams of 925. If they were scrap, which don't milk these. These are vintage and never been used. Salt and pepper shakers. I mean, like, how many people are silversmiths? Like, who could make these? These are wonderful. I hate to see them go to the milk. That's where I got them, because that's where they go when they come through the door at a brick and mortar. They get thrown into a drawer or a box, however that dealer does it. And if they don't sell in between time, because you get a lot of smaller dealers who come and dig through the sterling always, and that stuff goes a lot of places. What doesn't? When they get to when that drawer's full, that stuff goes to the smelt. It goes and gets thrown in the melter and melted down. It's a shame. I've seen the most prettiest stuff go to get like things that the earth will never see again, because there's not very many left of that design, or etc. etc. Anyhow, we're gonna take it down. We're gonna move on. I think you got a bid from Michael McDonald. Hidden. Did I? Did I miss an opener? I think I did. Joe Durbin. He calls him Michael McDonald. Stop it, Hidden. 85. Hello, Limited, everybody. Joe Durbin's in the house. God bless Joe Durbin. Does it come full of salt? I can accommodate that. We do have salt. We use salt probably more than we should. We do have the opener from Joe. I appreciate you, Joe. Thank you. I did miss that. I apologize. Looking for 86. And I'm going to say fair warning. It has been up there the whole time I've been squawking with a bid, not knowing. Keep the salt, though, he says. All right. We're going to call fair warning, everyone. Well, if you got the salt, right? You want sea salt, you want rock salt, or you want regular table salt? Fair warning, everyone, going once. Going twice. And sold. Mr. Joe Durbin, congratulations. Big Joe. All right, you guys, that was lot 10. 10 gone. All right, lot 11. This is the lot, probably the nicest. Nah, I wouldn't say nicest. It depends. It's all perspective. It really is. Is a glass half empty, full. Not everybody collects gold. Not everybody, etc. Different strokes, different folks. But I'm gonna give you its pedigree. This is because hard to put all into the description. This is NTR metals. This particular 1/10 bar. This is a hard to find. It's a lot harder to find this particular bar packaged in the original packaging like it is. It gets a premium because of that on top of its normal premium. Bullion, not typically numismatic. Bullion is collected big time. Lots of premiums over melt and overweight. This is one of them. There's current auction histories on this month alone where this sold this particular, and I could only find a few that people even have them. There's a few out there that they only have the bar but not in the original wrapper, etc. It is harder to find. And last auction history for this month was where you at? Was it $299 is what it sold for. So outside of the what the current market was on gold, we're looking for $260. And again, this is a 1/10 ounce NTR metals, 4/9 fine, pure gold bar in the original. This is a United States made. This is made in the USA. These are certified by SCS certified. Yeah, I always want it, but can't always afford it. I hear you. I very rarely bring gold, and it's because of the $250 worth of gold, $260. I could buy a lot of coin, a lot of penny roll, but it's the coming across it. If I go tomorrow to get this particular bar, it's not there. I can go to 3 dealers. I already know. This is the first time I've ever seen one. That one in particular. So if somebody wanted this bar and told me to go get it, you're gonna have to wait a while because they're not a bunch of them out there. They've been hoarded. They've been held, or a lot of them been opened, melted. You could run the gamut, etc. Like to take a bit out of it, why not? Or a bite, take a bite out of it. I hear you. All right. So with that said, it's a lot to shelve also. I'm willing to mark it down to $245. I'm going to take another $15 off of the price, the opener, and I'm going to say $245 I'll ask for. And I got to write that down in case we got to revisit it towards the end. And we have $245, Mr. Alden Davis. Alden Davis knows the deal. All right, so increments of 5. We're looking for $250. Good pickup too, whoever ends up with it. I'm not blowing smoke, you guys. You guys know me. I do my homework. It's a harder to find. It's a very hard to find bar. All right, we're gonna call fair warning. Last chance to bid. Steve Woods, call me. Hey, that's your guys' business, none of mine. Y'all never knock a guy for everybody's got to eat, man. Everybody. All right, last chance, everyone. Be fair warned. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Alden Davis, congrats. Nice pickup. Yeah, my 260 opener was by the live market, you know, a $300 auction, current auction history. So I was pretty confident with that. No problem adjusting it, and it worked. So that's pretty, like, it's easy to do this ethically, you know, like more like it's not always a big deal. And you don't always have to stand on it. It's that or nothing, because a lot of guys are like that out there and they miss out. So I hope that sets a good example. But yeah, congratulations, Alden Davis. Hardcore Copper, nice to see you, Mama. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Yeah, who don't love gold, man? Nice bar. Don't forget, oh, my birthday already passed. Never mind. I gotta put these silver and this over here. All right, that was lot 11. Moving on to 12. Lot 12. And lot 12. I had just a few of these left in different boxes when I started unpacking. I got a bunch of them at one time and then got them laying all over the place. I still haven't found my new business cards. Shout out to CJ. Dang it. I got to go back to my storage. And then I know what box it's in. It's in the very bottom one underneath 2 hours worth of work to get to stuff. I already know. I'm still not settled in. That light might be too strong. Anyhow, this is a shrink wrap, which is like an original bank wrap. This is how this was done the year they were made in Canada, which doesn't do a cent anymore. What's happening, field guy? Good to see you, my friend. And these are 1993, and these things are gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. If it'll focus, you can already see the reflection, like how proof-like they are. But there you go. 93 Canadian cents. These are the ones that got the, like, it's, I don't believe it's octagon. It's more than octagon, but it's not just a plain circle. They're like a stop sign. I forget how many sides. Old her, but beautiful red, bright red, the kind of red that you can't. The day they were made. So $3. We're looking for $3. Yeah, shiny for sure. Very shiny. We do a lot of Canadian. I like Canadian. I try to bring as much as I can to market when I come across it. And but personally, I'm a big fan of. I love foreign everything, but Canadian and Pacific. Miss Play Supergirl, she helped me get into Canadian. She's very knowledgeable. And we got Daryl. I see Daryl first on my chat, Amy. But I see your bid, Mama. And we got Daryl with 3, excuse me. We need 4. We're looking for 4. You're here, field guy. You wonder no more. You might want to try refreshing Silver Ranch. That your same $3 bid was pretty far after, but I got Hawkeye with 5. We don't even have to lick your hard copper. Yeah, unless that's what you're into, you know. God bless you. I don't judge. Just shoot a email, photo, something. Hook a guy up. All right, now we got Amy with 6. She just beat you, Daryl. Hawkeye comes back with 7. Alexander Smith is high right now with 8. Don't be so self-critical, field guy. I've been watching, I've been lurking on you, and you've been putting a lot of effort and working, and you've been putting a lot of content out, dude. And I like the baseball card and the sports memorabilia. It's a cool market, and it overlaps, man. A lot of coin people are sports guys. So don't underestimate yourself, man. You got to be your biggest fan. You have to, always. I see 9. Hawkeye with 9. Misplaced Supergirl's out. Thank you. Daryl USA is also out. Thank you, Daryl. Yes, hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. So we got 9 high. We're looking for 10. What says you, Alexander? Alexander's in for 10. Well, let it unfold before you start shooting out. But I see your comment, Alex. Lincoln's like, I ain't licking no coin, you crazy. Man, some of these coins, yeah, I wouldn't lick them with your tongue. All right, 10 high, looking for 11. Hawkeye's thinking, he's thinking. Get him in, you guys. Here we go. We're going to call fair warning. Going once. Going twice. And we have 11. Hawkeye PA says make it 11. Looking for 12. Shoveling snow in East Texas. Yeah, like the middle of the country is like all the way up and down. It's frozen, and as it goes east and west. A lot of you guys, I know a lot of you are in really harsh weather right now. Just be safe. Prayers with you. But the ultimate goal is be safe, be well. I hope you guys are ready for it. The ones that weren't, just hunker in there and pray. That's the only advice I can give you is to pray. It's got me out of the worst places I've been in my life. Mike Wolf is in the house. We got Alexander with 12 looking for 13. 13, this is a original bank wrap roll of Canadian cents. Shrink tubed. I mean not tubed, shrink wrapped. 1993 Canadian. And beautiful specimens. Beautiful specimens. Thank you, Hawkeye. Hawkeye's out. So I believe we have 12 high. I pretty much figured that. It's all smoke and mirrors. All right, here we go. Last one, fair warning again, you guys. Last chance to bid. We need 13. We got 12. Going once. Going twice. Yeah, hard. I know it's hard to handle, isn't it? And sold. Congrats. I believe Alexander for 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Alexander Smith for 12. Congrats, Alex. And then Alex, I did see your your comment. You are the winner of the roll, but just give me a yes. That's all I need. You said to gift to Amy, correct? The Uber girl? Send them to Amy. Okay, you got it. And Amy, you're here. You hear that? You see that? I just want to make sure everybody knows what's going on. There's a record of it, but to say thank you or screw off, whatever it be. I gotta make a quick note. Where's my Post-its? Where's my Post-its? I start getting. I can't live without these things. All right, awesome. And Amy knows. Cool. Good, good. All to the good. I love it. That's you see, these are the kinds of things you see in this community all the time. All right, so gift to Uber girl. Alex Smith. All right, gotcha, man. Gotcha. All right. Just checking. Okay, that was lot 12. 12 down. Down, I say. Lot 13. Yeah, okay. I had made a typo on the other ones, but not this one. Okay, so this is one bid, two separate graded coin, and these are 2010 NGC graded. You got P&D, Philadelphia and Denver Mint. You got the Denver here, you got the Philadelphia here. For you number hounds, that should be clear enough. Right there, you can read those legibly, I believe. Because you need them all on the NGC website. It's not like PCGS. You need literally the dash and the triple digit. But I've already done all that. But I know that some people like to. 15 is the opener. So this is the first year of the design change. So these are the Union Shield, first year, reverse. These are brilliant uncirculated. So that insinuates Mint State 65. And they're gorgeous. And the holders are immaculate. Specimens are. And these current market auction histories in the $10 range, plus or minus. So 25% minus is my starting point, which super respectable. Super respectable. The coin, not the coin seller. Boom. Yeah. Looking for 15. Anybody in for 15? 15. Alexander, how can you be in Europe and not be a soccer fan? Isn't that against the law? Like, have they not tried to kill you, or like, no one's ever watched Green Street Hooligans? You don't have a firm? What's your firm? It's like gangs here, but hundreds of years, like soccer's everything in Europe. It's like American baseball or football put together. Crazy how fanatical. You're the first person I've ever heard from the UK that said they weren't really a big football fan. That's crazy. Or maybe not. I mean, like, maybe I'm taking what I see on TV and movies, you know. But I used to have an electrician. He was like, you can't even understand a guy when he spoke, and he'd been here for 25 years. And we have 16, looking for 17. So I would guess it's harder not to partake. You know, like, it's probably a hard thing to do, I believe. Even field guy. Who that? Who's in Europe don't like soccer? They fight. I like cars better. There you go. A lot safer, even though dangerous still. Right on, Alex. You do you, brother. Don't let nobody talk you into nothing else. You like cars, you stick with cars. All right, we got 16, looking for 17. Again, this is the two specimens you see in front of you, both slabs. These are NGC graded. These are first year design change. So these are the first year of the Union Shield reverse on the cents. Both specimens are BU, brilliant uncirculated. That's what, when you hear BU, it's shorthand for slang for, not necessarily slang, shorthand for brilliant uncirculated. Alright, we can call fair warning. This is lot 13. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Alex, congrats. Nice pickup. Nice pickup. Trying to get the Saints to follow me on social media for my birthday, but I usually fail. That's a hard, like, the Saints, you got to find out who runs the social media for them. Like the Saints as an entity, you know, like the professional football team, the Saints he's talking about. You got to, like, I'm sure you could get it that you could do it, dude. You could do it. You just got to do your homework. You got to do the research, and then you got to pound the pavement, whatever it takes, man. Like, be a pain in the butt. Just bug them so much that they'll just do it just to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? Try anything within the law. Don't kidnap a player or nothing, okay? We're not advocating violence of any kind. The dude, okay. You gotta use different descriptions, adjectives there, field guy. The business hours right now. We got there's little babies in here potentially. It's all about the babies. You gotta keep the babies safe. Even the 45-year-old big babies like me. And Alex, congrats. Moving on. That was lot 13. Be gone. Lot 14. This is a nice lot. Why, Lemonhead? Well, wait for it. Wait for it. Because you get 3 slabbed coins with 1 bid. That's why. That's pretty nice. These are annex. Now these are special because these were at the inaugural release ceremony. That means like they always do a big fancy dog and pony show. And this, of course, is the year that they had the 4 different reverses. Well, this is 3 out of the 4. They all have different dates because they had different parties for them as they were released. All of them, though, through the year of 2009. These are all Philadelphia. So 1 bid is for all 3. These sell in the 10 plus range. That's the current market on them. So you're looking at roughly plus or minus $30 value. I'm asking for a 20 opener. That's a third off, which potentially is, I think, the best starting price. No, with the exception of one other that like should sell itself. You know. Honestly, I hate to brag, but it's like my starting price is better than anybody's. Like, come on now. Not all of them, but some of them. I'm a glutton for punishment. But formative years, which is log, I think it's pretty iconic. Everybody, look at that. That's a nice specimen too. Dang nice. Little bit of like scruff. That's on the actual slab. But the slabs, for the most part, are very clean. They were well kept. This is all from the same collection. You can tell the guy was a scent collector, right? Log cabin. February 12th on that one. I'll give you guys a reverse real quick just so you see what the reverse is like. And then the other is presidency. November. So 3 slabbed, 1 money, 1 bid. 2009s. And 20. We're just looking for 20. These lists for 30 and have current market sold auctions. The plus or minus, but average. These average $10 a pop. Anyone? Ooh, shiny! I love shiny. Oz Art says 20. What's happening, my bro? Your ears must have been ringing when we were talking about you. Oh, I was telling everybody everything. It's like, you guys don't know. Fair warning. They've been sitting there. Last chance to bid. Going once. Going twice. And sold. My big brother Oz. Congrats, my friend. Kind of like earlier with one of the graded rolls. Source, there's more, I've been told, of same collection. It's that big. This was a very large, for my guy, purchase estate, like a big estate. I've been told already that there's more. They know that I couldn't take it all because of the money. You know what I mean? Odds are the fourth one that goes with this, it's gonna be in box or storage box or however they're getting it, like in boxes at a time. So when that happens, maybe send me an email or keep your eye open. Odds are, because I would like the person who got these, you, to get that fourth one, so that they're like, you got one of each, you got all of them. And same thing with, I believe it was Alex that got the Philadelphia, but there's going to be a Denver roll out there also that's graded. That's its counterpart. Still, that's why the price reflected that. That's a good pickup. That's a damn good pickup. That's cheap. Awesome. Mr. Ozart. Alright, next. With the exception of the gold bar, being a coin collector and a numismatist in me, this is it right here. This is a Roosevelt dime in album, in old Whitman, unpicked, uncherry picked, except for quick dealer took out, I'm assuming, or they weren't in there. They might have, whoever did it, they took the three coins that together add up $150 by themselves. Just because of their key date, like literally the key date. If they were anything like what they left, yeah, they were probably really valuable because of the rainbow toning. There's lots of rainbow toning in here. This is how you want these. When you see early Roosevelt silver dimes in original in their album with album toning and it's rainbow, you can't find better. You can't come up with better scenario. All the top population Roosevelt dimes are now taken over by their counterparts of, they didn't used to be a big deal with the rainbow toning. Now it's the only thing that you could supersede the 67 with or without, or the 68 or vice, whatever it be. The rainbow toning is it now. It ain't going away, folks. It's in every denomination. It's a peace dollar, you name it. Morgan. If you have the same grade and one has rainbow color toning on it and the other one doesn't, the rainbow toning one takes the premium. It takes the cake. So just know that. I'm looking for an opener 160. That is a, I went over these, but I didn't go over because it's a lot of work, and I have a rainbow collection that arguably I if I send it off to be graded, it would probably be up there in the top 10 best collection in the world. And these have some nice ones like that, but not every single one of them. But BU minimum. So this is 46 through, dated 68 Denver, but they went 69. So you got all 3 years specimen on 69. And it's missing 3 only, the 49 and the 49S to 50S. Everything else is there, and they're all beautiful. And like the 46S, come on camera, it's got that every color in the rainbow, circular on a brilliant uncirculated dime. 46S, come on. All right, we're gonna try to. I apologize. This is one of those things where it dictates I do this freehand. And all right, we're gonna go two hands and try to make it still. There we go. So that circular color toning, if I get closer, and of course, like I said, these all look better in hand. These cameras aren't really made to pick up all the toning in them, all the colors. It's hard to show. See, as I went down, now you see purples, and yet there's colors that, like, I see it with my naked eye, but the camera's not showing it like it shows. So you have to listen mainly to my description, and take with a grain of salt the view from this camera that's not made to focus on something so petite until we can afford like the $1,000 plus cameras, which that's what it's gonna take. But not yet. We're not there yet. So in the Roosevelt, because I'm a big fan of dime. Dime's more popular than they lead out to. I read articles every day about the popularity of these Roosevelt dimes, and right now a lot of the top pop ones are coming up for sale in private places that I frequent. I see them being bought and sold. The 67 and 8 grades, they all look like that one right there. And it's like it's happening. You're not knowing about it because it's weird how it's kind of led to believe that dimes aren't popular when it's the contrary to the folks who know, like dealers. Roosevelt dimes are just as popular as they've ever been. They have a big following, so it's kind of like they're being kept to like a small percentage, which I'm not cool with myself, but that's just me. So as I learn, some things maybe it's taboo to tell you guys as a dealer. Well, maybe things, it is who I am. I can't help myself. So I'm just going to spit it. But beautiful. So by sticker and grade, there's well over what I'm asking as an opener. There's a lot more here. Just in silver, these are $2. If you were to melt these wonderfully never seen circulation silver dimes, these are $2 just in silver. So if you were just to count them all up to 64 and then times 2, that's just shy of what I believe I'm asking. I mean 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 37, 47, 46, so 90, 92, just under $100 just in silver. So numismatic value, these coins well supersede that by far. You got probably 4 or 5 dimes on this page alone that their value is what I'm asking as an opener. And I had no time to scrutinize there's a lot of good mint mark, RPM. There's 1 or 2 OMMs that they're back and forth on whether it's an over mint mark or repunch mint mark, but they're premium. There are double dies and double die reverses. We got 160 from Rich H. Good to see you, Rich. Looking for 165. The album's still in pretty good shape. It's not torn, beat up, but it does have a few creases, like aesthetically. But it will continue. These have been in this album, I would guess. My professional guess would be they're toning the way they tone, like depending on plus or minus the humidity, however, where they were in Southern California. I do know that. Probably since they've been putting this album, because this was part of a big buy. So going anywhere out of Southern California kind of promotes faster toning than not, because more humidity, more crazy weather. We don't have seasons here. It's 70 degrees outside all day. Nancy Barber, Bag Lady, thank you for coming. Good to see you. Again, if I miss anybody, not on purpose, I will catch you to say hi eventually. All right, so 160. We got the opener. We can call fair warning. Again, this is on the 1946 through all the way up to 69, I believe. But dated 68. Only three out. So almost 100% complete. If you're really into sourcing those three, I might even have in stock. All right, here we go. Be fair warned, everybody. Last chance to bid going once. Oh, wow, no power. You're in that part of Texas, Rich. Be safe, man. Be well. I know it's crazy, right? The weather's crazy right now. All of you guys be safe, man. Going twice. Sold. Rich H, congrats. Nice pickup too. I've been listening to the news lately. I usually don't, but my mornings now, like, it helps me wake up, get up, I turn on, it's the only thing TV I watch really, but I'll put the news on in the morning just to see. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on, or else I wouldn't know, because I haven't been listening to the news for like the last 5 years. The weather, that's all they talk about is the weather. So that's why I know how crazy it is right now. Well, you call it whatever you want, global warming, not. The earth has been, we know we've had ice age, come out of ice age, like it just, Mother Nature hiccups and we think it's a big deal. It just reminds us how small we are. That's what I would take from it. The blessing of, it's been that long before the last time it got this cold, or be grateful. Wow, yeah, that's rough, man. So again, all you guys, please be well, be safe. Sending good thoughts and prayers. You got it all. It's my bad. All right, you guys, that was lot 14 and 15 done. We're on 16 right now. Will be all the giveaway lickety split. All right, this is kind of an interesting coin. I've had this for a while too. This is a nickel. This is a Canadian nickel. They're probably about the size of a half dime, an American half dime, very petite. It's toned, but if you look through the toning, you can see all those fine details, all those little rounds in the vertical, the horizontal, the jewels in the crown. Those are the pickup points for grade. The toning makes it, you gotta look, in hand, of course, this is way easier. Showing it to you guys on camera, it's tough. And you can tell that it had silver soldered on those rings. This was part of, they were popular to make bracelets out of these. This was part of a bracelet at one time. Now that's why the net grade, it's got all the details. This thing is a fine, easy. It's also a variety. It's a large 8, which is a very scarce and hard to find variety. If it didn't have the large 8, I don't know if I even bring it to market. I'd probably sack it away in my collection. But because of that, oops, I forget the orientation always. It's not like ours. Beautiful. The color on the back, this has color in it. The toning on the reverse has got purples, yellows, and golds and browns. It's an appealing toning. Now this thing lists for $60. That's the grade. Because of the it's jewelry. It was made to be incorporated into jewelry. It's a net grade. I have to it's looked upon as damaged. I could try to take those off and solder them. I probably could have got it by you guys, but I'm not. I don't do those things. I would keep it just like this personally. It would go in my if I needed that variety, just as it is. That's what I would suggest, because it's its story, it's its pedigree, and because of that, I'm looking for 20. That's a third. That's 2/3 off. I think that's because it does list for 60 current market. I think that's very reasonable. I think it's a good value, very good value, even in the state, because of how hard it is to find the large 8. And how cool is that, man? 1908. It's over 100 years old. It's beautifully toned. It's in a fine. It's a pretty good grade for these too. I just wish I had the rest of the bracelet. Miss Uber Girl says 20. We got 20 looking for 21. Yeah, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool piece. 1908 nickel. God, they're lit, and I really enjoy the old Canadian stuff. Well, that's not old, but Canada's kind of like us. They didn't age-wise, all of it. Our coin coincides pretty much. So much is similar, except that theirs is more ornate and prettier, typically. And then the backstory history is way older. Pretty cool. Show the crown again. Ooh, that's pretty good. Oh, it's focusing pretty good. You can see the verticals down the center, and that the cross at the top. Or that's not a pickup on this one, I don't think. It is on. Never mind. All the horizontal ear, mustache, I think was a pickup. When I did my homework on it. But it's heavy. You gotta look, and you gotta cartwheel it, because then the stuff pops up. The toning's kind of on the dark side on the augurs. It's golden, yellowish, brownish, and then the reverse, you get into the prettier colors. And then it's got a little caca. That's not damage. It's topical, but I wouldn't clean it. I wouldn't touch it because of the toning. I'll leave it just like it is. It's beautiful. All right. Be fair warned. Last chance to bid. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Amy. Oops. Congrats, mama. Sweet. Nice. Really. That's going through, trying to have enough for auction, and I was or it'd be sitting there still. So that makes me happy. It's one, you need it and you collect them. Awesome. All right, that was 16. We're on lot 17, everybody. This is a nice one too. This is a 10S, weedy and fine. Nice grade. Pretty problem free. All the detail for fine, for the grade, easy. and get some dust off of there. It's been sitting for a while. Everything you need. Look how much ear, the jawline, cheek, detail in the coat, the bow tie. These are pickup points for the grade. So I'm a conservative grader. Most people know that. I'm looking for an opener of 15. This is a 10S. This is a semi-key date. Wheat scent. Beautiful reverse. Nice strike. Tall rim. And if we can get this camera, kind of harder to show. But all the separation in wheat lines is in there. It's just not showing it well. Oh. Little bit of an alloy mix. You get the highs and lows and the color difference. That's the improper. It's how do you put it? Like woody. You can see it looks like kind of like it's got grain to it. That's because they didn't thoroughly mix, because it's a mix of alloys, different alloys to make, and it's more common. Woodies are more common than not. They don't get a premium, except for really drastically improperly mixed, and if it's appealing, because sometimes they look good and sometimes they don't. I've got some that look just like tiger stripes, beautiful, like crazy, like how that even happened, because it's just happenstance, it's random. But it doesn't change the fact that it's a semi-key date, 1910S, and that even in the low, good to fine to very fine grade, these things fetch $20, $30, $40, because it's a semi-key date, and it's a Lincoln friggin' scent. We're scent collectors around here. We love it. We love it. Nobody? Everybody got their 10S? Dove season, welcome, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Making sure I didn't miss nothing. No, I don't think I did. Cool. Yeah, when they're reasonable, I get them, no matter what. I try to keep key date, semi-key date in stock. It's hard. Like I will only have when prompted an SVDB, but I can get graded raw. Slicks are hard to get because they go first. 15, Mission Get Rich. I'm looking for 15. And we got 15. Looking for 16. Two more blocks to the giveaway. We got 15. Anybody in for 16? This is a 1910 San Francisco 10S. That's a semi-key date, Lincoln Wheatson. We got Hawkeye for 16, looking for 17. $16 looking for 17. We got Sherry Ward for 20. Mission Get Rich, I do see your bid of 17. Sherry beat you in there with a higher bid. We would need 21. We're looking for 21. Yeah, the 10S, like in a fines, very good to very fine, is kind of a harder area. It's more typical to find the goods, maybe about good to good or very good, and then the hoarding of them. Usually, it's going to be in the AUs, the high XF AUs before they. But even in 10, they knew, But coming off of the '09, which was super hoarded, all of them, everything '09, crazy. Thank you, Mission Get Rich. Mission's out. Appreciate that. So we got Sherry Ward high with 20. Looking for 21. All right, fair warning, you guys. Hawkeye's thinking, get it in or not. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Thank you, Hawkeye. I just caught that. Miss Sherry Ward, congrats, mama. Sherry. I was lurking on you guys doing your penny battle the other night. And everybody was doing the, like, how to pronounce it and how to type it, and I'm trying to, I don't want to say it wrong. But it's like Sherry. You're very welcome, Mom, and thank you very much. So I wanted to make sure that I remembered that. That was lot 17, everybody. Gone. Lot 18. All right, so lot 18 is right there. Did I forget to put these behind me? Or did I forget to put these up? I skipped a lot. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I did. Okay, we got one more after this. So 2. I apologize. There's 2. Congratulations, Sherry. Sherry Ward. Unless I'm reading this wrong, we did the roll of Indian cents that were the 1900 and 08. This is its counterpart. And I don't see it on there, so I missed when I was making the list. This is a tubed roll of minimum good to better to very good and more, to fine. These are pre-1900, so they're gonna have mixed dates in here, but all in the 1800s, which takes a big premium to its counterparts after the turn of the century. So you get into like $2, $3, and $4, $5 per in these years. All right, this is the same thing. It's a tubed roll and minimum good to better. That's how they say it. That's how us dealers say it. And opening bid on this is 75. I had it sitting there, and I got it scratched out on my as I go and label and list stuff. I scratch it off. It's kind of how I like make sure it's on there. I missed it again. I apologize. I make mistakes. So 75 is the opening bid on it, which is pretty cheap. You know what? Don't feel bad, Sherry Ward. I'm not close yet either. I think I bit off more than I could chew, like in the grade that I'm trying to do. Lincoln Cents by far is the hardest to accomplish collection by far. It's superior. That's why I picked it. I knew it would be hard. I knew it would be like lifetime work. Lincoln's done it twice already, and it took him 51 years, he says, to complete a set. It's you got to have patience, definitely. But it's fun. Matter of fact, I got 3 started in 3 different ways, and not one of them. I probably should just pick one and stick to it, but You do it as the coin comes, you know. Almost 3 now, right on. Well, anybody that's doing the Indian cents, this will help. I got all this at the same time. I haven't dug through these except for to look at the condition really quickly, like thumbing through a few of them to make sure that they were like it's from the it all follows suit, all from the same collection, all of it. Whoever collector had good taste, was getting reputable stuff. So I have no quarrels with anything. All right, nobody in for a roll of the 1800s Indian cents? Would we like to see a few? Would that help? Let's put a yes, but only if you're serious about entertaining it. If not, we'll move on. Okay, we're gonna move on. We'll set this over. We'll be back to it in a few seconds. We only got a few things to visit. So right now we're on block 18, you guys. All right, 18. I got a few of these. We've already sold the others at the prior auctions. All right, so what's ORC? That's official release ceremony. These are quarters, and all of them, all 4 are Mint State 67s, which is the highest grade known, I believe, for 3 of them. I think there's a half grade in one of them. But I can tell you right now that these 4, they're part of a signature series. And on the reverse, here we go. This is the one. They only did 4,200 of them. Annex did for this series, which has like the CEO of Annex signature on one of them on the back. But this is number 3 out of 4,200. Literally number 3. So there's a lot of people that are really into that. The series within a series, like the things like First Strike, etc. I would say this is superior to a First Strike coin too. Pretty cool. Just something extra to tell you. 67, wonderful grade. Can't get better grades. Can't find them in higher. These 4 right now list at $330. Literally, $330 is a listing, and I'm looking for a $100 bill. They got the different dates because, of course, as they released them through the year. This one was on April. Matter of fact, this is the CEO signed one. Annex CEO. Kind of cool. Because these are out in different company, third-party, graders, etc. Annex will have these in different. I think I have a few of these in a different style in the old school Annex. That was still an option for the holder. But this series from Annex was like the top of the notch special for like the most special one you could get that year, label wise, holder wise, from Annex. So, to the premium to not to the premium. That's thus, and Annex being like arguably the 4th best grading company, even though they started, they were the first. It all reflects in the starting price. It's all taken into consideration. It's not that there's no value. Of course there's value. And I've looked at the coin. They're nice. They're all their grade. Not hard to grade modern quarter, especially clad. It's a lot easier than old 1910 S copper. You gotta know what you're doing. Not that you don't with clad coinage. Of course you have to know what you're doing. But I'm lucky. This is what I do for a living. I do it all day long. That's all I do. And I got all the books and the how-tos and the whatnots and the resource and I know all the places you don't. Ha ha, nah. No. You got it, Alden. All right. That's lot 18. I'm going to leave those sitting there just because I'm amazed that I got them to stay like that. We're going to move to lot 19 real quick because I had 2 complete. So like one of the earlier was the 2009 D&P. These are graded rolls. I have 1 complete D&P set like the earlier one. 30 is the opener. And these are graded by Annex. They're graded Mid-State 65 red or better. These things are all of that. These are badass. Excuse my French, but sometimes it's just those descriptive words, right? Those adjectives are necessary because this is badass. These things are gorgeous. They picked the right specimens. They did it the year of. Probably helped, which would tell me that the chance of these being early die strike or earlier on the hub that makes the dies because they made them in a big number. It's going to be better than not. That's good, especially if you're one of those hunters trying to get the one to submit, you know, because the strike and the grade, because the high the top pop in these, they're not outrageous yet. I think one of them might have a 68 grade, but on modern sense, you can get they're out there to be had. Some of these top pops are like they're not crazy out of the question, you know. It's just you got to follow through. You got to do it. Sometimes you got to submit more than once, 5 times if it takes. I've heard stories that would blow your mind, man. And the money associated with it is pretty crazy too. But it's like not doing it myself ever going through it. I could only imagine, you know, really. Do you get the quarter pages for the Dansko albums? You're asking me? If there's anything order wise, send me an email to the email the PayPal email. That's my personal email. And yeah, if it's a model that they make, of course, we can get Dansko's up and running again. They changed states, they moved locations, and it took a while to hire employee, train employee. Still not getting the typesets, but they're just getting to orders. And for some reason, they're doing, as I learned it, they're doing like the modern stuff orders first. That's what they're picking up there. But yeah, I can order anything Dansko that they've ever made or is in stock. Whatever any other dealer can get, I can get also. And that goes for anything supply. Straight from the source. Because they're not wholesale to the public. You have to be a dealer to order. So like I get from where, say, any website that sells numismatic stuff, the same place they get it. All right, nobody? All right. All right, that's lot 19. So we're gonna revisit just like 2 or 3 things real quick that didn't get a bid. We don't have to revisit this because this is the last block. So if you want to see these, you're gonna just have to you have to say something right now. All right. So that pairs off to the side. Let me mark that off. And then we're gonna do our giveaway, everyone. We're gonna jump all the way back to lot number 2. And 2 was the Where to put you? What does the barber have? Which is right here. All right, bin. These aren't bite nows per se, but it's, if that's an opener for the S, you just gotta type the opener in there, Patrick, and then we run it right away. Very rare that the revisited stuff at the end doesn't go for opener. But if that's what you're going, if that's what I'm assuming, it could have been that you were putting that in for the rolls that it showed. I'm not sure. But the 08S and 22 is what I'm looking for. This lists for 31 in the grade it's in, which is a very good to find. No. Okay, on the rolls, then we'll run the rolls right now. So we got opener of 30 for the rolls. Going once, going twice, sold. Patrick Johnson for the graded P&D set. Correct? Patrick Johnson. Congrats, man. And these are nice pickups. A little late, Alexander. Is your email in a video? I don't see it on your about page. On mine? Oh no, you're at Nancy Barber. Never mind. We're all good. We're all good. Patrick Johnson. Okay. And this was the 08S Barber half dollar. 22 is what we're looking for. Thank you, Patrick. You're very welcome, sir. And like I had said on the earlier, this is at the very beginning of auction. I think this is like the second block. The reverse is better than the obverse grade-wise, which isn't typical. And we have the opener, Miss Rich H. Thank you. 22 is a nice buy for whoever gets it. All right, here we go. Fair warning. Going once, going twice, and sold. That's a good pickup. Thank you, Rich H. Galactic Coin Stacker, he said, missed it all again. All I can say is, Galactic, is to subscribe and make sure you click the all notifications bell. Because I always give time at the beginning for the notifications to go out. And if you have that already done and you didn't get a notification, which that happens occasionally, then unsubscribe and resubscribe. But thank you for welcome. It's good to see you, even though you are catching the end. But you're here in time for the giveaway, man. And Rich H, 22. Rich H. Then the other was lot number 9, you guys, which is 10 complete separate United States proof sets starting in 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, all the way to 93. Here's the other 5. So that's 10 total. And 50 is what we're looking for. Try to get the camera to focus. Too much light? A little too bright. I got 2 different light sources. I think they're conflicting. There we go. Immaculate. It came from a collection that all the proof and mint sets that we've had in the last couple weeks that came from that same like horde. I do see Rich H first, and I do see 2 bids. One from Nancy Barber. But Rich is high with 50, so 51 would be necessary, Nancy. Next bid. What says you? She says 51. Need 52, Rich. Looking for 52. And we have it. 53. We need 53. We got 52 high, Mr. Rich H. We have a player, Nancy Barber, the bag lady. She's pondering. She says make it 53. Back to Rich. It's in your court, sir. We need 54. And we have 55. We got a little jump. We got 55. Looking for 56. Do I hear 56? We got 55. Fair warning. We have 56. Looking for 57. Nancy Barber, the bag lady. High with 56. Looking for 57. And we have it. Mr. Rich H says make it 57, Lemonhead. Looking for 58. 58. American, by the way. We have it. Miss Nancy Barber says 58, no problem. Looking for 59. Looking for 59. We have it. 59. Rich H is high with 59. Looking for 60. 60. 60 it is. 61. We need 61. Blue, 32. Boom. Thank you, Rich. Rich has conceded his bid. He's out. Fair warning to all, last chance to bid. We got a high bidder at 60, Miss Nancy Barber. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Nancy Barber, congratulations. 60. Nancy Barber. The bag lady. All right. And then, I mean, it was 2 blocks away, but that was the last one. Is the 2010 Denver minted quarter set in 67 grade, mint state 67s, 330 list, $100 bill is what we're looking for. And signature series set too. And number 3 is in that set out of 4,200. So there's more going on than just the graded submission. It's like a series inside a series. So kind of special. I mean, it's a fair word to use. They're not out there in abundance. You don't come across them all the time, but they're out there. And they have a really crazy spectrum, like value-wise. So I took the average of the current market. Do you have my info? You know what? I want to say that I've shipped you before, but I could be wrong because there's some Johnsons in the Koi community, and there's some Patricks I know. So I could just be mingling the two. So if just to not leave it to chance and not depend on my memory, which I would not do, go ahead and shoot me an email, Patrick Johnson. That way I'll be able to invoice you, and we'll get it done on time and properly. We won't leave nothing to chance. And that's for anybody. Terry Hunt, good to see you. I just saw it. Again, if I miss anybody, not purposely. But we'll do a giveaway right now. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta set these behind me. All right. You guys, it's giveaway time. You hear? You still hear Hidden? I know Hidden didn't leave. Mr. Giveaway killer over there. Professional assassin, giveaway assassin. You got it, Rich. I will. I'll make a note to do that right now. Before invoice. You got it, man. Main D, welcome, welcome. Mr. Nilbar, what's happening, what's happening? You guys ready? I don't think you're ready for it. What? Who doesn't want to win a can of pork and beans? Get out of here. In tomato sauce. Yes! It's like, can I participate in my own giveaway? I did that once. If you guys, whoever's been with me that long, do you remember? I did it with like advertisement with like a flyer. I thought it was funny. It's me. It's my sense of humor. You can't have my pork and beans. You crazy? That's my dinner. I'll show you part of it. Part of it we're gonna give away a link and proof. All right. That's half of the giveaway. The other half, whoever wins it, you'll know when you get it. So you got something to look forward to. I was doing either, then I thought, why can't I do in the same giveaway a little bit of both? So it appeases even more so fine-tuned and dialed in. And so I think that's cool. But we'll find out. Always email me with suggestions, you guys. Feedback is always appreciated. All right? All right, so this is how we do our giveaway. We use old school. We use a Post-it. Matter of fact, this one right here. We use our trusty side 6-shooter. Not this one. This one. Boom. I'm going to write down the date, and I'm going to write down GAW. Everybody gets one guess. Uno. One. Okay? One. Please don't guess more than once. Participate or don't. Totally free, totally sponsored by Lemonhead Penny, no association with YouTube. Alright? Wait for the prompting from me, and that'll be in the chat. Alright? When you see the word go, and then the range of whatever it is, I'm going to add. I'm going to close my cameras when I write down whatever that is, so that you can't see. And then we'll use the camera to go together and verify, so you guys know it's no funny business. You know what I mean? All right. So just give me a second. What's today? It's February 16th. $2021. And I always send this original, the actual ticket goes to the winner. Yeah, only one guess correct, Lincoln. Wait for the prompting from me, and when I tell you guys to stop, please stop. The way we do it is, as it comes in order, we take it in that order, all right? If I say closest to or etc., it's always closest to. And first one. That way, if you get 2 correct answers, it's going to be whoever answered it first in the order they came in from the start, okay? That just makes everything easy. And I'm seeing more and more giveaways starting to adopt this. So I copied it. I didn't come up with it on my own, and it works well. It works really well. It used to be one of those things we struggled with through the years. Every seller, you know, like, it's difficult sometimes. It's gotten all worked out, and it really is a good way. All right, so that's that there. These are my notes. Let me move this stuff, and then and lastly, right now while I'm getting ready, you folks are gonna want to refresh and reselect live chat. Make sure that's a big part of, like, if you're trying to be first to get your guess in, that would matter to that person. If not, no big deal. Like, there is no perfect exact science to it. But just so you heard from me, so it's fair for everybody, I would advise you to refresh and then reselect live chat. All right. All right. Okay, so we're going to put this camera down really quick. And I'm sweating. And we're gonna put you straight up. There we go. Now I can write. You can't see. Nah, 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 nah. You're welcome, Sherry Ward. Thank you, Mama. Good to see you. Good to see all you guys. I hope everybody's well. And thank you for the support and like just being here. I appreciate you guys more than you know. All right, it'll be a number range. And you're gonna wait for it in the chat. All right, and again, one guess, everybody. All right. I'm gonna put it right here. It's right there behind half of the giveaway. All right, good luck, everybody. Football, what's going on? And we got 27, 29 people, so I'm just counting unless I see it like boom on the money. A little outside, Lincoln, a little outside. Oh, we got some close ones. Boom, I see the actual number, so you guys can stop, but we'll go back and verify it. So even if someone was to guess the exact number, you would be the second one to do it. I do see the number, so you folks can stop. And I'm just gonna say it right now before I even unfold the paper that I don't see two guesses from this person, and it's Miss Canadian Scrapper with 988. Let's check it out. Yep, that's you. Congratulations, Miss Canadian Scrapper. And then we'll go over here so for everybody else to see, so you know that that's how we saw it coming in. I'm gonna just scroll up real quick to the start, right there, my go. And then I'll scroll slow. Lincoln got just a little heavy with the 1500 guess there, but he won last week, so it's all right. 987, Terry Hunt. You guys were getting closer, Chef. You got an 86 bid right there, and then 988, Miss Canadian Scrapper. Awesome. Oops. All right. Yeah, cool. I think this is your first win, if I'm not mistaken. So congrats, Mom. You got one thing that's coming that you know for a fact, and it's a beautiful proof. Lincoln sent. And then the other half you just have to see when you get it, and then let me know what you think. But we give away pretty nice stuff typically. I promise it won't be like dirty socks or anything. That was last week. Did you get him yet, Lincoln? Starch, like starch. Yeah, Nancy Barber, bag lady, and I know that you've been here before. I want to say maybe a month ago is maybe like around the last time. So if you want to send an email just to say hi, it'll be easier to find. It'll invoice quicker, and that's for anybody. Diana's World, we rock. Good to see you. There's a name I haven't seen in a long time. Awesome. Mr. Ant, my buddy, good to see you too. Cool. Right on, Miss Canadian Scrubber. Right on. But yeah, we do invoices now. Period. Except for the old school. I still have people who they keep track on their own. They're always on the money and they pay ahead of time. I'm not encouraging or discouraging, but if you hadn't already, because I do check the email and the PayPal payments first, then I accordingly. And there's no real order. I usually start at the top and then it's random and then to the next one. So, but we're early. The auction wasn't quite a long auction. It's only 6 p.m. here for me. Worst case 9 with the time zones. Give me an hour or two to be really dove into it. And so tonight should be pretty reasonable. Like everybody should be able to pay before the evening's end. But if not, and it's too late for you, it's okay as long as you take care of it in the morning time. That way, the shipping, it's not held up for nobody else. Because I'll sit here and wait. But I'll be up packing, and we'll try to get it all shipped tomorrow. 73 DDO1 recently. Man, I got 73 original bank wrap rolls. A lot of them. I got some nice specimen 73s. Nice. DDO1. Right on, Ant. Congrats, brother. You've had trouble with emails? Right on. Well, I'll have one of them somewhere. If I have to dig, sometimes I gotta dig, I'll find it. It'll be in there. I know we've corresponded before. Now, and not too long ago. It's pretty fresh on my memory. Main D, welcome. I think that's a new name. Yeah, Sharp Eye, cool, huh? Anytime, DDO, double die verses are rare. There's some that it's really popularity that drives the premiums on them. Like 73, maybe not like a more is known double die, but it doesn't make it any less rare or harder to do. So hearing that, it's like, that guy's doing work. And knowing Ant, I know that he's doing work. And it's 65 red. It gets no better than that. That's awesome. Yeah, seeing like Miss Canadian Scrubber, totally fine. It like the time. I'm always thinking of the time zones laterally or horizontally. It's. I know it's different, and there's lots of factors. So like, no problem at all. So I hope it's like I can maybe kill this one now, huh? Here we go. I hope everybody had a good time. Maybe learn something or not. I try to be as descriptive as I can within good taste. It's hard. Hard to find a red 70s coin itself in a circulator roll. Well, yeah, in a circulator roll. Let's see, 73. I got 73 within arm's reach, probably. Here's a 73 Denver tubed, but they're BU. Never been searched for variety and error. This is from a roll collection. So this man he's got, that's a beautiful 73 Denver. Golly, that's pretty. And its counterpart, the plane's in there, but I got bank rolls too, like paper wrap rolls, 73 probably. What's this? 73 Unk, coincidence. Original bank wrap, right there. Dynamite. I just never have time anymore. Pretty cool. Paper roll. Professional life? Or no, presidency, I believe. Yeah, this Diver one, right? They're all like that. 74s, 5s. That's just the few right there, man. I got a lot of different years. I'm heavily stocked in 70s. 80s. I love it. Can you okay your PayPal and let me know We're good. Nancy Barber says. Let me see. Let me check. I can go to my mail right now, real quick. If there is, there'll be an email from PayPal, and there is. And Miss Uber Girl, already, boom. And Nancy Barber, boom. Yes, ma'am. There we go. I'm back. Hey, Mel's Take North Carolina. How are you, buddy? The pizza guy will be paying for my scent. Just a heads up. Okay. Let me think this through, because it rarely, but occasionally that happens. Okay, Nancy Barber, I answered yours. We're good. Sherry Ward, you got to make sure if the shipping is different, like if I'm not shipping to whatever address or shipping info is linked to that payment, that PayPal payment, you guys got to really let me know. So like help me not make a mistake. Because you can put a note in at PayPal with saying anything like, "Hey, big dummy, what's going on?" You know, like state that fact. Or if it's the same shipping, then there'll be easy money. I was assuming. I didn't know that, but I was assuming that. You got it, Mama. No problem. So just all the pizza guy. Pizza guy's good with me too. So I can't mess up. Awesome. Yeah, anybody that's headed out or planning on heading out, I appreciate everybody. Thank you so very much, you guys. You know that. Everybody with the bad weather, be safe, be blessed. All you guys, because I know it's crazy. So and I know the weather's reaching places that odds are you're not prepared. So be well and be safe and pray. You know, I'm praying for you guys. Awesome. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, tell pizza guy, hey, hello. Is this thing on? Woodchuck the gray squirrel. Over. Thank you, Terry Hunt. I appreciate that. That's a very nice thing to say. Thank you. Really. A guy or a gal can never get used to hearing that enough. And people typically, we don't do that for each other not nearly enough. So, thank you. If I won the giveaway, I was going to make the limit, post it to Australia. You have won. You've won quite a few here. Hi ho. Matter of fact, I would say at least 3 or 4. Through the years. Hi ho's been with me a long time, and I've known Hi ho almost as long as I've been on here. Long time supporter. We love us some Hi ho and some Australia right here. Yeah, you too, Sharp Eye. Good to see you. Give them hell out there, man. Happy hunting and good luck. Mr. Majestic, what's happening, my bro? You can tell by the way I used to walk. Oh, ladies, man, no time to talk. Boom, 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 boom. Now, that's one of those ones that, I won't get out of my head now. Thanks a lot. What's happening, my man? And good to see you, Dinas. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing good. I hope everybody's doing good. And Rich H, I got my note, so I won't forget to read. I saw your emails already there. When I get out of here, I'll go straight to it. And be careful, be well, be safe, man. You said the power's out, so be well. Right on, Sharp Eye. Thank you, man. I'm glad I got to see you too, Lincoln. You owe me $1. That's my line. You know that. You gotta pay a royalty every time you use that. It's a buck flat. Payable. You can pay in silver dimes or nickels. Any way, penny, wheat penny, Indian head cents. Good night, Nancy Barber. Take care. Yeah, well said, Terry Hunt. Stay safe and warm, right? Cold is one of those things. It's like hunger, man. It's heavens forbid. So, Godspeed, everybody. I poured my first silver pour last night. Video's up. I gotta check that out. Fun. I know you had fun. It's. I know. I know. I got addicted to it. I lost my equipment, but maybe one day in the future, like I will be back to it. It's fun. Pouring silver is like pretty cool. You have my IOU. You got it. Your credit's good with me. So everybody, don't forget to weigh in with the thumbs up, down. You like, you don't like it. It's more so they just want you to participate. The participation is what they keep track of. They don't care whether you liked it or not, because it's you're here doing, and it's like leaving a signature, a digital signature that you were here. That's all it is. Yeah, great to see you too. Take care. We rock. I love that name. Down is where we rock. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty cool. A lot of fun for sure. Yeah, it gets crazy, man. Like I never did get a chance to get into the casting with the clay molds and stuff, but I did bar. I just did bars, and but I got it down real well. Manipulating the rip, like making pretty bars, stamping. I got good at. I put out a pretty good product, I think, and it sucks because I was only doing 100 of each, and then I had to move and put stuff in storage. It didn't accommodate all the stuff, and then just life catches up. But it's not something that's unreasonable, like down the road. And there's so many good producers out there, custom pourers. But it never hurts for another one, especially a woman. I think that's awesome. So get out there and kick ass, girl. Take names. Good night, Miss Canadian Scrapper. It's good to see you, Mom. Be safe. Don't work too hard. That woman be working her butt off. Oh, cool. There you go. You guys, the link for Sherry Ward's her pouring silver for the first time video. Check that out. That's got to be good. How could that not be good? Yeah, thank you. And then, if you weren't here for the original, if you know Al, Oldies and Goodies, he's on the rebound. He was deathly ill. He's been in the hospital all this time. And he's missing. And I was able to talk to him today, and they're doing a GoFundMe for him to help him out with his bills because he needs help. So if you guys are able, there's the link, and I can't say better things about Al. He's old school, he's old fashioned, tough ass, stubborn, but he's a good hearted dude, and he was there for me when I needed help. So I wish I could do more for him. Awesome. Right on. All right. I'm going to end on if there's anything or any questions, right now is the time to type it in, you guys. If there's something you'd like answered from me or need or want me to write down, let's get that done. If not, I'm going to bid adieu, and I'm going to get into finishing doing my job. And I'm probably going to dive into that can of beans. My beans, my beans. No soup for you. Yeah, I love him too. Don't tell him though, because he get a big old head. We were all together at Rivendale's today earlier, and Al, I guess with the phone, the reception's bad in the hospitals he's been in, but he was able to pop up on the screen a few times, and he's still Al. So it was good to see him. No, not yet, Metal Detecting NC. You sure gave me a tough one. Like I've been pretty good at finding a few hard ones, but that's one that I know one guy knew it was going to be hard. I've been told by other dealers you got a tough one, and it's because they don't, even if they have it, they're not letting go of it. But I would tell you that keep tabs on eBay. I don't do that often, but I know there'll be specimens on there. But like, if I can get it, I will, and I'll let you know. Like when if they coming across, because I know I probably could get a better price, and I'm not very, my markup's not huge. But yeah, 38.0. And then what was it, with or without star? It's in my books. Matter of fact, I got you in two of them. And there's somebody else I've been sourcing something for on the hunt. What is it? I want, you know what? I think it was like a OS a VDB, but a slick. And they come around, and if you're not there the day it comes to the door, they're gone. It's probably one of the easiest sold, expensive for what it is. Like condition wise. Yeah, only 70,000 minted. So yeah, sleeper coin definitely. So estimated population on that coin, like in existence, it's low. 70,000 is just the starting point, which is a lot. Believe it or not, like people don't understand really the words in this and what they mean when it equals number, like scarce, very, etc. The 38.0 is no stars. Okay. And half dimes are cool. Like I used to get a lot of access to like those years, those types. Right now it's hit or miss. When I worked at a shop, it was different than I was there every day to be first dibs at what came through the door and what was purchased. You know what I'm saying? Now it's different. It's I'm not the only one. Not being there every day just to hang out all day. It's a little hard. It's a little tougher. So it's like guys that were, or people I should say, guys and gals, that were early on to me when I started here. There was a lot of good, man. I had good stuff, and I used it though. I knew what it was, and I used it to get my foot, in there. Hey, thank you, Majestic. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, you're just catching the end of us. What's up, Dimebag? Patrick Johnson, appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, amen. No, I am. I'm trying to get better every day, man. And the eating and what I eat is part of it. Being diabetic, it really is. It's a big part. Write down my IOU, Travis. I got it written down. It's hanging over there on the wall. I gotta like move a crank, the whole nine. You should see it. It's huge. But you might contest some of the stuff on it. Yeah, nice to hear, huh, Lincoln? I agree. We're too. Everybody just needs to breathe, man. Just breathe. Just step back, chill out, and breathe. Don't be so judgmental on your brothers and your sisters. Be kind when the opportunity shows itself. Like be nice. Don't be judgmental or quick to judge. It's better to be a fly on the wall. Like all the stuff I did wrong, the young me. If I had to do it over again. But you learn when you learn. But I'm just telling you things that helped me. That's all. And I'm better for it. My life is better for it. So the being hard on each other and the all the stuff that is possible, it's just always a better day for everybody involved or not involved. All the trickle down if everybody just stopped and chilled and just put yourself in other people's shoes. We're just human, we're just flesh and blood, man. Just Everybody needs to take it easy and just be nice to each other. It's so easy. It's free. It costs nothing. And it makes everything better. And on that note, I think we're going to say arrivederci. Don't ask me to spell it, but I know what it means. Boom, boom. Ooh, I almost didn't write down the giveaway winner on the ticket. Miss Canadian Scrubber. Alright, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. Do my thing. Lastly, again, thank you. Appreciate all you guys to death. We'll be back next week, and it's only because you guys keep coming every week. And thank you. So everybody, be well and be safe. And like, I forget who it was, but stay warm. Because I know a lot of people are cold, man. Double R Buck. I love that name too. Later in peace. You got it. All right, everyone. Good night. And don't forget, you can always hit me with the email if you need me. All right? Okay. Good night, everyone.